learned a man arrested after a police standoff in Bixby fired shots at officers. Glad you're with us. I'm Sarah Whaley.
And I'm Rick Marinon. As many as 5 different law enforcement agencies were called in to deal with this standoff this morning. This was near 202nd Street South and 145th East Avenue. This is southwest of Lake Bixoma. According to an arrest report, Michael Waldrew violated a protective order by driving his truck into a neighbor's mailbox. That protective order says when Bixby police arrived on scene, Waldrew fired at least 5 shots in the officer's direction. New at 5, Fox 23's Devin Lyon was the only reporter on the scene. He joins us live outside of Bixby Police now with what he's learned about the arrest.
Yeah, guys, this was a very scary and intense scene for all the neighbors and the officers involved. Now, right behind me is the mobile command post. That arrived just about an hour ago. That was where investigators and detectives were stationed at the scene. Now, officers say when the suspect finally came out, he was acting very erratically. He was swinging around bolt cutters until he finally started to cooperate, dropped those bolt cutters, and surrendered. On the Wagner County side of Bixby, the scene went down a neighborhood road for over a quarter mile for a protective order violation. Tulsa, Bixby, Jinx, Sand Springs, and Zapopa police were all present, including SWAT teams also at the scene. Bixby police asked for help when they thought the suspect might be armed and would not come outside for police.
We came out, we tried to make contact with the suspect from phone, from PA announcements. We weren't able to get any contact with him, and then eventually he walked down.
Police say neighbors had a protective order against the suspect.
He's been shooting guns the last couple of days, so it's kind of escalated. The harassment between the two neighbors kind of escalated over the last couple of days. Each time it's always involving rounds being shot off in what the neighbor believed in their direction.
But officers eventually made the arrest when the suspect surrendered, but they're still investigating what happened before and after officers arrived on scene.
No injuries. He was not injured. No officers were injured.
I spoke to a few neighbors in the area. They did not want to be on camera, but they told me the suspect threatened to shoot them.
For sure, right now, it's still an ongoing investigation, but he's facing the for sure violation of protective order.
Now, I learned through court documents that the neighbor who filed that emergency protective order is a Tulsa police officer. Now, I also received the arresting report just a few minutes ago, and I'm digging through all these documents, and we're going to bring you new details on Fox 23 News at 6. Live in Bixby, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.